So this is the best way of making coffee. So yesterday, one of my very good friend Deb was telling, he's that kind of person who doesn't want to harass other people. So I said, "Oh, Deb, do you want a coffee or tea?" So he said tea because he knows tea making is easy, but in his heart he loves coffee more. So because I love coffee, I figured that out. Then he said, "Okay, what sort of coffee? Instant? No. Who drinks instant coffee? Real coffee is you take the bean, you roast the bean, you grind the bean, you smell it, you make it like this, the old Italian way. We call this mocha pot or stove top. You need stove and a flame. So water goes there, your coffee goes there, and the coffee, it is not easy to immediately grind and keep it, but you can do that if you want to. Yeah. So this is 7 out of 10 strength coffee, very intense coffee. And then the steam will come and it will percolate through the coffee, and then, oops, you can hear. That means it is ready. So I'm going to switch off when this noise will come to kind of an end, because right now what is happening, there is a little bit of coffee on the top, espresso, extract of coffee, intense and very small volume, and more vapor is going through that layer, making it like a volcano erupting. And now I will close it. I'll let it settle. Let the noise come, otherwise you can have a scald. And then in the meantime, I will get my most favorite. And now I'm going to pour it. I'll show you how it looks like. Can you see? Now, sometime I see some of the coffee granules will come, but because it's very old, it's a bit defective, the filter. So until I buy a new BLT, a little bit of actually coffee will come. So let me settle it down a bit, and then I'll come back after 1 minute so that all the ground coffee will settle down. I must buy a new one. Although my big brother gave me this when I went to United States, but I'm kind of so addicted to this BLT. I didn't like this. If anybody's interested, you can take it from me. And yeah, so you wet and then you pour it off. So I'm curious, how do you drink your coffee? If it is coffee, what do you drink? Do you make it the way I'm doing, or do you use a cafetiere, which is also called French press? If I'm in a rush, I don't have time to make it like this. Although I will normally pour very quickly, but because I'm scared that probably there are some ground coffee which found its way on the top shelf, I'm trying not to agitate and let the ground coffee still remain in the bottom of the water. If you think about it, it's kind of a meditative. Slow down, take your time, think about the life. You are so fortunate that you can have coffee. Coffee! Coffee! Coffee, come! If you're wondering, Coffee is my dog, our dog. No, very little settling, so maybe I was unnecessarily too cautious. Then you have to top it up, of course. And if you're wondering what the spoon is doing inside, actually I've got this odd habit of putting 3 spoonfuls of double cream. I very rarely drink black coffee, although if you are really strict, like a really very hardcore coffee drinker, you will say no. If you add milk or powder or whitener or double cream, you ruin the coffee, because then you are masking the true flavor of coffee. But I do that sometime. But this is the same coffee, so I don't have to try to figure out the quality and the strength and everything. So when I drink a coffee for the first time, I will do that to assess the character of that coffee. What should I do? How should I deal with this coffee? How should I behave? But once I know that coffee, so it's basically Torino, Lavazza, and they're based in Torino. They have been making coffee for like, more than a century, probably 1856 or something. So I know it's 7 out of 10. I know it came from Italy. I know it came from the city of Torino, whether they source it from other parts of Italy, I don't know. So now I want my coffee to be milky because I don't eat any calorie in the morning until lunchtime. So I think I'm okay to have double cream. Have a great day. And if you're wondering what is that, that's my aunt who is visiting. She's fond of having Quaker oats in the morning, although I keep telling it's not very good, full of sugar. But she's 82, I think she's earned that, she can do whatever she wants to do.